Excuse me. I don't know where that come from. Geez, everybody asleep today? Hi, White Fang. White Fang, you never sleep. Oh, my tablet does go up to 1080p. I guess I don't have. Oh yeah, I think I turned off the 4K on my phone because it was draining my battery too fast. Brewed a cup of coffee, then I had to mop the floor because it spilled it on the floor, and then I got a little bit too big of a swig and it burnt going down. I thought about, and then after that I thought, oh, I'll go live because that really woke me up. By the way, I wake up like yeah, I do. I wake up like this, more like the one with the red hair. Or I could be Belle, either one. Now, I don't know if it could be Ariel, because I think she got down double D's. AQ's gotta be wait. Yeah, if I go live at this time, I think AQ might be asleep. Ted said he was gonna go live after hi Chrissy. Chrissy, Ernie needs your address when you get it when you get a chance to send it to him. Cause I'll tell you now, that shirt that I won from Ernie from his giveaway at his merch store, he sent it to you. I donated it to you. He's just hoping you can wear a large. I meant to tell him if you can't wear a large, you can sure wear it as a oversized t-shirt, because most women do wear shirts that are oversized. That's okay. You can if you're in and out. I'm gonna leave the subscribers only mode off for this morning. I just want to see what happens. I could easily have turned it on myself earlier. I don't even know what color that shirt is that Ernie gonna send to you. Cause I asked him if you had anything from his merch and he said no, and I said, and then I turned around and said, oh, just donate it. Uh, oh, coffee went down the wrong tube. Oh, you did? Well, you got a new one coming to you. Yeah, I typed something in my Instagram stories, and when I typed it in my Instagram stories, I'm high HVAC repair guy. And when I did that, I turned around and I need to put my medical cream on my face because my face getting skin conditions breaking out again. But after I did that, I made myself cry tears of joy and happiness because I had happy thoughts on my mind, so I thought, why don't I just post them? I do that from time to time. I did tell Ernie that there might be one of these days that I did tell Ernie that I don't mind repeating myself that you might one of these days join me on Roughneck's panel. Susan, she used to be a real private person, and at the time when her mom passed away, um, I asked her for permission if I could tell anybody on YouTube about it, and she said, "Yeah, you can go ahead." Because I told her you shouldn't just bottle it up and keep it hidden forever, and she told me that, and I turned around and I told people. SK kind of got a little mad about it one time, but Susan turned around and said, "No, no, no, no. I told Beanie you could say that." So I got her somehow talk to her, got her to come out of her shell a little bit more and not be so private. I don't know, for some reason I've been told I have that effect on people. Oh yeah, Chrissy, if you're still here listening and not fall asleep yet, if you're ever in Becca's area or she's in your area, y'all meeting up together would be a perfect thing. That's one thing Becca gets to do for her job when she travels. For her job, she gets to meet all kinds of different YouTubers and stuff, and have memories of them. One of these days, that might be what I'll start doing. I might get to where I start traveling and just going to different states all over the United States, just meeting them up with other YouTubers that want to meet up, or going to meetups where they're having a big old ticket scratching meetup. Even though I'm not a scratcher channel, but I might start doing that when I can. But I told in my Instagram story today I start meeting the friends that I met on YouTube and get to start meeting them that they will actually meet me in person as the woman I became. That's what they'll meet me as. So I did have somebody ask me the other day, "Who's that guy on your channel? He has a long beard and wearing a bluish green plaid kilt has um and has short hair." And I said, "I don't know who that guy is on my channel." They said, "Ain't it you?" I said, "It's not me no more." I said, "I can't even look at the old me anymore. I don't like the old me." Said I'll probably eventually pop up in here. I thought Troy Michelle was supposed to go live last night. I don't think it's on else. Oh yeah, Ernie said that he does miss Chrissy coming in his live streams. Yeah, but he knows he's busy. Chrissy, Ernie said a prayer for you at church. Thought I'd let you know that. That was a nice thing of him to do. And my BFF, Julia, she's also gonna, she's kind of like a sister to me. So I turned around and I meant to turn around and tell her early yesterday when I was on the phone with her that me and everybody and all the other people I have on my BFF list, we're all like one big happy family in a bunch. I didn't think it's Aunt Melly. Yeah. Well, Chrissy, if there's ever a day you ever say to ever went back to ever having some form of like Facebook, whatever, I know what you said about Facebook, but if you ever did, hi Karina, if you ever did, I would wind up putting you and Julie and Becca all in a group chat with me together. We could get in there and joke around and do whatever we want. It'd be I probably would name it the girls group chat or let somebody else name it. I did that with a group chat that's got me and Ted and Julie in it. I call it Poop Poop Poop. I did that in honor of Julia. I talked to Karina yesterday because she was asking about me, Julie was asking about me, then Vanessa messaged me on them Facebook asking about me because they're all worried where I was at. They didn't see me on panels or hardly in the live streams much. That's another thing good with having them best friends on here. They'll check up on you. Make sure you're doing good. Thank you for that, Karina, for checking up on me. Yeah, Karina, I kind of heard you calling, but I just was so busy around the house, I just didn't answer. I was just kind of in that place where I need to be alone. Kind of like, Chrissy and her fiance and whatever they're going through. Sometimes they need to be alone by themselves sometimes. That's why sometimes they don't come around the live streams and stuff. Chrissy, if you get a chance, go to your subscribers only and make sure the all bells turn on. Because sometimes YouTube will put that down to the middle bell, or they'll turn it completely off. They do that. They do that to me a lot. That's how the notification don't go off. I had to clear up with Ernie that I sent a reply to Ernie's message on Facebook Messenger to let him know that Shelly and I told Shelly to please time me out because he's got it fixed to where I'm standard mod. I did that on purpose. I got him to change it to that on purpose. So every time I say Starbucks, that Chrissy and Dewana can time me out. I wanted to go back to doing that. I was missing that because that was fun. Some people think it's crazy. I don't mind getting timed out. I said, well, it's just a little harmless fun. Just between us three girls and joking around. And Ernie even said today that he was talking about Chrissy, how Chrissy makes him laugh and everything, got so much joy and spunk and everything. I said, yeah, she's fun to be around. And I told him when me and her both are in your life and we keep you laughing. It's good to be around people like that. Like I said something in Matt Scratch Coogie's live from last night, and Julia come out and told me to behave, and I was like, oh shit, I better behave. So I turned around and went back to, I turned it down and went to being PG-13. I was in only Scratches and Winners live, and Scratcher came in there, and I turned around and said that said that he bit me over last night trying to probe me. And he said, nah, I was just filming it while the aliens were doing it. My alien friends were doing it. And I heard Cheeseburger in the background laughing. There is sometimes when you're in a live stream where you have to be family friendly, where you have to be more family friendly or PG-13. You can still be naughty. You just gotta word it in a way that, when if a kid reads it, they don't know what it means. Kind of the way you do that. I'm washing clothes right now because I said I better wash clothes because I don't know if it's 23rd, 24th. I got to go to Spring Hill and set everything up with the dermatologist to start the laser hair removal. Yeah, I was looking up which is pricier, getting a C cup breast or getting a B cup, and it said getting a C cup is going to cost more, and it said a B cup is what most trans women get the most of. It just it was saying that the ones that do get a C cup are ones that are more in a profession where they a higher profession of a job where they get them that big. But if you want them to look more natural, it says going with a B cup is more natural. And I thought, well, so I don't have to buy all new bras, just stay with a B cup because that's already my measurements. And then I was reading up about fat redistribution. It said gain a little weight and then exercise to burn it off. And as you're doing that, you're burning off the bad fats while keeping the good fats in your body. And it'll help get rid of the loose skin and wrinkles I have from when I lost all my weight. When I used to be 280 pounds, it'll wind up getting it back to normal, to where I have an actual rear end for once. So that's good. Karina, whatever you can do, keep talking to Vanessa over the phone like you do, helping her out for what she's going through as well. And whatever you can do, try to mend that heart of hers. I know another good person for Chrissy to talk to if she ever wants to talk to her. And if she ever wanted to talk to her straight over the phone, she could. And that'd be Julia. Because Julia would always help her out with anything she needed. Because Julia does that for me all the time. Always calls me and talks to me when I need somebody to talk to, when I need her to talk to. But that's up to Julia and Chrissy if they ever want to do it, if they ever want to talk to each other over the phone like that. Kind of like that's another thing I like to do is get people more people to talk to that can help them out with whatever they're when they need somebody to talk to. One thing we got to do in life, we got to also remember to always, when somebody's going through something and they need somebody to talk to, sit there and listen to them. Don't make it all about your day. Just sit there and listen to them of what their problem they're going through, and store that in your brain. Store that inside your brain. So if they ever in the future in life go back and ask you, do you remember that? You will always remember it. Don't be like most of these guys on here where they let it go through one ear and out the other, and then when you ask about that, like they don't even remember a dang thing. That's one thing most guys do. They don't want to open up that side of the brain, which is kind of like which I call the feminine side of the brain, and want to sit there and listen to the woman's problems. They just want to give up and don't care. I'm gonna try to sometime next year figure out a perfect spot to build me a raised garden bed to have fruits and vegetables grow in. And some of the fruits and vegetables I'll give to my parents and to my sister and brother-in-law to have, while I keep the rest for myself. And then I'm gonna see if my niece wants to come out and help me out in the garden. She can if she won't. And I'll have some tools that are made for using in the garden. Like one that's kind of got a blade on the back side and the front side, and they're got a scalloped edge on it, but it runs off the Ryobi batteries. And another one's a tiller, but it runs off the Ryobi batteries. It's 18-volt one for getting in between the plants. And then you got a little handheld cultivator that you can use them when you get down on the ground, and it'll break the swamp for you. And then I'll have two different sprayers. One with a thing that's for one thing for the plants, and one is for the other. Hi, Marianne. Hey, Karina, if you're still here, click on Marianne's name and follow her channel. She's the one that's always trying to get me on her panel to sing. I'm doing good. How are you? Or should I say Kumasta Kapo? Yep, I'm drinking my coffee. See, I woke up like this. If anybody don't have Marianne's channel, click on her name, leave her a like, a subscribe, which also means banana, and a comment, and watch one of her videos or shorts, and she'll do the same to your channel. And if you want a place to relax and let go of any stress and depression you got, just hang out in her channel. It'll make you laugh and everything in there. And plus, sometimes you might see a bunch of people on her panel singing. Heck, M hangs out in the Filipino community and gets on the panels and sings. I will get me a second cup of coffee in a little while, but not now. I didn't. I don't. No, I saw AQ last night singing, but I didn't go in there. I was busy doing something else. Come, what is tomorrow Tuesday? Yeah, come Wednesday. I think the 24th. I think. Yeah, Wednesday 24th, and I'll have my watch time for StreamYard back, and I might be going live again. I kept saying I would, but if somebody else goes live, then I'll just hang out on their panel, because I don't want to step on over somebody else that's doing a live stream panel. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get me another cup of coffee. I ain't gonna get too much because I don't want to make my stomach sick. I'm gonna get a little bit. Yeah, I hate when it's raining because it messes up your internet. Marianne, I make sure to send the people that were in my live. I'll make sure to send them to your channel. Leave you a like and everything else that I said. Karina's that runs around here, been going in AQ's live streams messing with her. I think it's funny that day Karina went in there and said something about 20 inch, and then AQ turned around and put 2 fingers to her toe and said, no, 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 I can only take 8 inches. And then I told her I could take 11, but I can make 14 inches disappear. I need to definitely try to get Ted to get on your panel one day. But I gotta tell him to keep it PG over there. I'm drinking Starbucks flavored coffee that's flavor of smoked butterscotch. And I'm out of it now. I've only got the pumpkin spice one and the fall one. The fall one got more in it anyhow. I was thinking earlier today before I went live, I was looking at this one room, and I said I'd like to one of these days get it expanded and pushed, even though it take up part of the back porch. But still, the reason I didn't want to do that is because then it would turn into a turn it back into a bedroom. And then they can make an opening on it, but I would put just a sliding barn door on it. And then I'd have bookshelves in there, and then on the end I can actually put an extra desk in there just for working on diamond art only. Hi, Joey. Hey, Joey, if you're in the mood and your lady's awake, do you want to talk backstage on your StreamYard? I'm on YouTube or through your StreamYards in a link. Just the two of us, just to hang out. Since we haven't done that in a long time. If you do, we can do that. I meant to ask you a couple of days ago, because I think I meant to ask you the last time your lady was up on panel with me, on somebody's panel. We can do it, and we can do it, hang on, I gotta read something real quick. We can do it after Ted's live, because he's thinking about going live in 45 minutes. Joey, can you do me a favor? Can you, subscribe to Marianne's channel, leave her a like, and, a comment on her video, if you don't mind? She'll do the same thing back to you. She's a good person. She's funny, too. And even though you're not doing anything for your channel right now, but I know you got a lot going on right now, she'll still help. She can still help you. Her and her people can still help you get your channel all the watch time you need and get you to 1K followers. Because they'll watch your playlist like crazy and get you there. Ted, you know Marianne. Ted, I'll stay live until you go live. Ted, I'll tell you, when we're depressed and going through a hard time, hanging out in the Filipino channel is the best thing to do. It helps to relieve stress and everything. I'm gonna go to my Instagram stories and read something. Okay, I wrote, just wanted to say something that is on my mind. Thanks to all my friends for the support, respect, and having my back watching over me every day. I get up in the morning with a smile on my face, a pure joy and happiness. Thanks to the Lord for answering my prayers. One these days, I will meet most of my friends. They will get to see me as the beautiful, gorgeous woman I'm becoming. My mother made me smile when she called me her daughter for the first time, which I had tears of happiness coming out. I was trying to hold back. Just remember, always be that kind, sweet, respectful, fun, and joyful person you always knew. I'm I'm woman of strength and power, well-being. P.S. This is the tears of my joyful heart speaking. Yeah, when I've got happy thoughts on my mind, I'll post things. I just don't leave it bottled up. I just post it and move on. If there's ever a time that Chrissy ever says she wants on somebody's panel after she gets up on the day that she decides to get up on Roughnecks and try it out, just don't pressure her to ever get up on anybody's panel. She'll get up there when she wants to. You know, Marianne, I can read y'all's language. I just don't understand it, the thing. But I can read it like almost perfectly clear. I can say gun kai, which it's supposed to be Chinese for a cuss word. I could be wrong. Thank you, Joey. She'll do the same thing to you back. I kind of like to go around and run around I like to run around the Filipino community, but I also like to go in there and ask the ones I know to help people out to grow get their channel to where they want to be. Every once in a while, I see Mop Mop Mick Mick and her husband Mop Mop Jen post something and sometimes go live. I know they don't go live as much as they used to, and they don't come to the live streams as much as they do. But they're busy being parents right now, raising a kid. Spending more time with that kid than they are anything else. And I know how that can be. That's a lie. I think next year I might even ask my niece if she wants to help me in my landscape and clean it up. Ted, do what you gotta do. Right when you're fixed to go live, and just let me know. And if you're either doing a panel live or you're just doing ticket live, just let me know which one you're doing, and then I'll end my live once you get back. That way you can have everybody go over there. Earlier I was watching TV and I got tired of TV. There wasn't nothing on, so I just turned it off. Ted, I did some more research on the black box thing that StreamYards has, and it says it does not have nothing to do with the speed of your internet connection that's doing it. It don't matter what kind of internet service you have, even if it has a low speed, that's not causing it. And then it actually brought up something about that it could have something to do if you have a damaged line or something. So yeah, that's something you still might that people that's getting the black boxes on their StreamYards might need to have their line checked out. And if they find out that line is damaged and they get it fixed and they're still having their black box, then it said it's a StreamYards issue that StreamYards needs to fix. That could be another reason why D-Man could be having problems with his AT&T internet speeds not being as good as it used to be. The line could be a little damaged and they didn't, and he don't know it. Because I might not have never told him that there was damage to it. When I did some research on that, it brought me to the StreamYard's website, something about it. Still, I don't under 100% trust StreamYards. I think half the time, half the crap they tell you is not true. I'm gonna next time I go to Books a Million, I'm gonna get me 2 more Star Wars books. 'Cause, um, they got 2 more of the ones that go with the Jedi diaries. No, Jedi journals is what they are to complete the set. I thought I had the complete set, but there's 2 more I need. And once I get them, it will complete the set. And then there's some new books I got to get. One, it's about, oh, I forgot his name. He he was one of the stormtroopers, but he turned in Star Wars Episode 7. He turned on the Sith and joined the rebels to fight against the Sith. And then it's got the other one that rode around in one of the um X-Wing, kind of like Luke Skywalker did. It tells about him. Then they got another one that tells about Rey, so you can learn about that person as well. And then they're doing one that's all about Chewbacca. Oh, when you get back, you're just going to do a panel live. Ted, we'll discuss on the 24th, if that's when I got to go to dermatologist. When I get home, we can discuss who's going to do the panel late that night. If it'll be me doing it, or if it will be you doing it, or whoever else, or like D-Man doing it, or whoever else will do it. Okay, around 6 to 7 a.m. Okay. Well, when you get home, just let me know right before that you're fixing to fire it up, and I'll end this live. There you go, Joey. Joey, you just gained a new follower. You think you can get her on panel? Right now, the rain's messing with her net right now. Rain's like telling her, nope, 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 no internet for you today. Well, Ted, earlier I had Susan, Vanessa, and Karina worrying about me. And they all were trying to get a hold of me. And I think Julia knew I was, that part of the time I was asleep, but I was also doing laundry. But they all got a hold of me. And I talked to Karina on the phone, I talked to Vanessa. Ted, if you talk to Vanessa in private, she might explain to you the thing behind her. Yeah, I saw that. If you explain to her, she might explain to you the purpose behind her broken heart avatar pic. But you'll have to ask her about that. That ain't my place to say anything. I would go right now so you don't get late to the store getting what you need and somebody else don't get it before you do. Because you don't want what you're looking for to disappear too quick. Best to get it done before it gets too hot or it decides to rain again. Ted, you get the video I sent you? If you know what video I mean, I forwarded to you that somebody sent me. The new one. Which I kind of agree with the person. It's not really all that to really think about. Joey, if you're listening in the bushes, just read what Mary Ann said. She's connected to you now. That means that she's subscribed to your channel. She gave your channel a banana, which also means subscribe. Joey, if you can't find nobody live in Mary Ann's live, that's usually where I am sometimes. Hanging out in there. Joey, that's kind of how I got my channel to 1,315 followers by hanging out in the Filipino community. Supporting them like crazy. What grew my channel. Hi, Janice. Janice, Ted's going to be going live in 45 minutes after he gets home. Doing a panel. Just thought I'd let you know that. You want to, you stay in here and chat and joke around and stuff. By the way, I seen who you said something to, and then I seen where they said in your live stream, yes ma'am, Janice. Because I guess you saw whatever they were saying and you told them, not in your live. I noticed that there's some people on YouTube, they're like, don't want me being on, they don't want me around YouTube. Don't think I should be on YouTube. But then when they don't see me in live stream, when people don't see me in live stream, they come worrying about me. It's only like maybe two, three or four people that don't want me around, that don't like me being in live streams all the time on panels. But everybody else is worrying. Hi, old Blue. Yeah, I've been changing the title. I used to make the title just chat only, just a little bit of chatting. But I tried to put the 18 on them plus only on it because you never know when somebody's gonna say something naughty. I still got to go to my last live stream and got to go to my last live stream and put the age go the advanced settings and put 18 plus on it. They still haven't flagged it though. I'm surprised for the many F bombs that dropped in there. Oh Blue, you'll have to talk to anything and you saying Team Jason thing. Reason why you don't ever say that anymore. Because it's not really my place to say that. Yeah, I explain that. Chrissy's here somewhere. She's either in the bushes or she's sleeping. Because she's still dealing with a lot of things that going on with her and her fiance right now. The best thing all we can do is just keep her in our prayers and make sure they get through everything that's going on. It'll take some time though. Oh, I said that you know how you and Joey used to you used to say Team Jason and Joey used to say Team Courtney. And then I remember that day I told you it might be best not to say Team Jason around him anymore. Well, if you want to know anything about that, you have to talk to Joey about that. Because it's not my place to say anything about that. Yeah. It's something he has to explain. I was talking to Vanessa, yeah, I was talking to Vanessa yesterday if she asked me, came to make sure everything was okay with me and trying to help her out with something was going on with her, but I can't explain that either. That's between me and her. I'm gonna keep her in my prayers as well. I don't want her to give up. I don't want her to give up hope. You know, one of these days when I meet somebody, start meeting a bunch of YouTubers and getting to go around and meeting them in their states and everything and stuff. I try state, I might, actually have a partner with me. What'd you miss all of? Let me know what all you missed. Hey, can anybody else hear? How's my audio to everybody else? Hang on for a second. I gotta get my audio checked here. Cause it could be all blue side. Everybody, give me a thumbs up if my audio's good. Or a thumbs down if my audio's bad. Oh, was it your side, old blue? Oh, okay, gotcha now. Yeah, it's actually a YouTube thing. YouTube is effing up with the audio. Because you can actually turn your mic off and then turn it back on. And it fixes the audio. I don't think it was you. I actually think it's a YouTube thing. Yeah, but I might have a partner one of these days when I go around meeting other YouTubers. And then I might have her running around with me on YouTube. Yeah, it does do that. No, no, you're okay. Thanks for letting me know that, Green. I'll go back and look at it. Can everybody keep keep Lenny in their prayers. Because he's not doing good right now. It's up to Karina if she wants to tell that. Because I'm going to let her be the one to tell that if she wants to tell it. Or I can if she wants me to tell it. He's the one that comes in under the Spanish name. I think it's El Paco or something. Karina, if you want to tell it, you can. I don't care. Oh, no, Ocean. You're okay. You're fine. Karina, do you want to tell what's going on with Lenny? So everybody will know. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. One thing, um, I heard that Lenny is homeless right now. He's homeless right now. He still hasn't met the girl that he met online. She's supposed to be coming over here, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. Yeah, I heard he was homeless. I don't know how true how much true that is, because I hadn't heard from him, I hadn't talked to him, so I don't know. But I'm thinking if Lenny's got any family where he can stay with, that'd be good. There's a way he can get back to his family and be able to move in with them until he gets back on his feet. That would be really grateful. He needs to try to reach out to family, any cousins, anybody in his family to help him out. There's a way anybody can get a hold of him and tell him to reach out to his family. They would really help him get back on his feet, so he don't struggle. I kind of think that he should have never moved from that one state to the other state he's in now, and he wouldn't have never been in this predicament. Yeah, I agree with that, old Blue. He might have to reach out to D-Man that knows all about being homeless to get help. Because D-Man could help point him in the right direction. Yeah, I agree with that, Karina. I think that might have been one way he lost a lot of his money and went homeless. She broke him. That's why I don't trust online dating websites. Because I just think there's a lot of scammers out there that are going to take your money and run off with it. That's why I would never do a dating website. I'd rather just go out in the real world and meet them out in the real world the old-fashioned way. I don't trust a dating website at all. And I think that's just where all the crooks hang out. And scammers and everything. And Lenny learned how to speak Spanish so he could talk to her and translate to her. He went through all that trouble to learn how to translate to her. And I kind of think she's the one that got him in the state he's in now. But that's kind of my opinion. By the way, old Blue, Ted's gonna go live in 45 minutes. Yup, they do. There's some women out there that are out to just to destroy people's lives, and like if somebody is like there's even women out there that cannot stand a guy that they used to date that's finally that they used to date that they're not with anymore, that could be married to somebody, and they can't stand that man being happy with another person. So they'll go out of their way just to try to destroy that happiness. Some of them just are that way, and some men are that way. Some men are where they can't stand their ex girlfriend, being happy, so they'll go and just try to destroy it. It can go both ways. Yup, exactly. But one thing is, you just behind closed doors, you don't know what's going on with people, certain people, with certain people's relationships, because most of them want to keep that private, and it's their decision to keep things private. It's like my Tennessee neighbor. I don't know. I mean, I know her okay, but whatever she has going on behind closed doors, is that she kept private. It's her business to keep private and never tell me, because that's one thing with, even though you have you can have a BFF, it's okay if BFFs don't tell you everything. Because it's their decision if if they're private and they don't want to tell their best friend everything. But I tell my best friends just about everything, because I just don't like to keep secrets from them. Unless it's somebody that tells me to keep a secret, and then my BFF asks, I say, no, I promised the person I'd keep it secret, and they will understand. Chrissy reminds me of myself the way she jokes around in the live streams. I hate this. I don't care to say it right now, and the person could be listening in the bushes, but there's somebody running around that don't like me having BFFs. They don't like me having a best friend. They think me having a best friend is considered obsessing over somebody, and that's not true. And the people that think like that don't want to really look at the real side of that person and see that they're a good person. They just want to look at the person and see them as pure evil. That's all they want. That's all they think. And people like that are somebody else you don't want to have around you, because they're creating bad energy and putting you down and causing you to be stressed out all the time, and causing your depression to be real bad. But that's another thing in life. Yep. Oh, Janice, I noticed that you've been sending the link out to different people and not constantly dropping it in your live streams anymore for the panel. And yeah, I can tell it gets stressful when people constantly are asking for the link. And I'm like, in the day, just send it to the people you trust to have on your panel. That way you don't get you don't get weirdos up there and trolls trying to get up there or people trying to porn bomb you. Yeah, my dysphoria depression gets to me sometimes. But I did do more research on what dysphoria depression is for trans people, and it just means where the body does not connect with your identity. That's all it is. The two just don't connect, don't match. That's the way it is. And once you go through the transition, it makes it to where you finally connect. Me, I got two X chromosomes in my body, only one male Y chromosome in my body. And that's all because of Klinefelter syndrome. I'm surprised Julia. Oh yeah, Julia's still in bed. I took to say I'm surprised she didn't come in here and mess with my subscribers only mode. Have an extra what? I can't pronounce that word. Yeah, I'm bad at pronouncing English. Yeah, you know what Klinefelter syndrome's like then, don't you, Janice? Yeah. One thing with Klinefelter syndrome, when you go through puberty, it can cause you to grow breasts. And it does leave you more prone to breast cancer, and you have weaker bones, which I've never broke a single bone in my body. I mean, I've fallen in trees, done all kinds of things, and I've just never done anything. Oh, believe you, I've been researching things about um, trans stuff for 40 years, and I still don't stop researching it because there's new stuff that comes out every day about trans. Yep. Well, that's something that my doctor told me to do. He said, never stop researching anything. And I don't. Anything you ever need to know about some kind of medical stuff, keep researching it. That way if you find out like somebody in your family gets diagnosed with like dysphoria depression or they get diagnosed with Klinefelter syndrome, the more you research it, the more you're going to know how to deal with it. Yeah, my doctor told me there's going to be one of these days I'll have to start taking the It'll be years down the road that I'll have to start going through the breast scans and stuff that like Janice and other women go through. I will have to be put on that machine. Oh, you learned about the history of that? There's a real old um Catholic cathedral in Scotland. I forgot the name of it, but it's there for tourists to build a tour and everything. The castle in um the Dublin the castle in Dublin, Ireland. Yeah, and there's a certain time of the year they will take them cannons that are on they're on the top of the castle and they will fire them off. And it's in honor of something. I can't remember what it's for, but it's for something. There's a girl that I follow on YouTube that goes camping and she lives out of her vehicle and she camps all over Australia and all the beautiful different beaches and different places you can go that's away from the city. I forgot her name, but she's a good person. I just came across her I think sometime last year, and I just started following her and seeing where all she goes. And no, it wasn't because she wears a bikini. I just thought where she was, all the places she was camping at, was really neat. Yeah, I'd like to go there, and I think I might be able to go there for free. The only way I might get to go there, I don't know. I'm not necessarily say free, but I think the only way I'll get to go there is my now if I can think of it, my cousin and her husband will be paying my way to go there and come visit them. And if I get to come visit them, I might have to get them to take me out to the area where Courtney and her dad live so I can meet them. And then I'll get them to also take me to where where History Hunter and his wife Kel live as well, so I can visit them as well. But the day I do that, that's when my cousin will get to meet me as a woman. Yeah, they did. Well, your girlfriend might have did a good thing at the time. It might not have been the best time to go at that time. Hey, don't you give me that face. I will make it to California though one of these days. I told Julia if she goes to Walt Disney World, if she ever went to Walt Disney World, or either went to Universal, or if she goes to Universal Studios, I'll see if I can make it there, and I'll meet up with her. But I'm gonna wait till after I have all my everything in my transition of surgeries I'm doing done. Then I'll go. There's only one major surgery I'm doing, which involves the chest, and that's it. Everybody keep Julia in your prayers. She's having surgery on her nose today, sometime today. They're going in there, and I forgot what she said they're doing exactly, but it's to help improve her breathing. I think they have to go in there and shave some of the bone or something up in there to help improve the breathing. Yeah, I kind of have too. But I've gotten to where I'm like, if I don't get to see all over the United States, it ain't gonna kill me. Cause that's one thing with YouTube is you could be in somebody's live stream, and they could be living in another state that you've never been to, and it almost feels like you're there. That's the thing with YouTube when they're live. It's almost like you're really there. And it's really kind of neat. It's like when Ernie used to drive over the highway. It's just like you've been in all those states because you're in his live and you're seeing every one of them. You get to see what they look like and everything. You're not there in person. I've been to North Carolina. I didn't get to visit there. I just drove through there to go to somebody in the family for their husband's funeral. And then we drove back home. It was real late when we got home. I've been to Kentucky once. I went when I was little when KFC first opened up. Then I've been to Atlanta, Georgia to Six Flags. And then we went through Atlanta, Georgia when I was in my 20s when we went to Walt Disney World. And then we stopped at one beach on the way home. Then I've been to Chattanooga, Dollywood, and we went to, and we also been to the aquarium in Chattanooga, and went to some holy sanctuary in Chattanooga. I ain't really been to a lot of places. I've been all over Nashville. I've been to downtown Nashville, just never got to be there at night. Never got to actually go in any of the stores, and I just been to the arena down there. But I'll tell you, watching WWE pay-per-view live is the best thing to experience. Really cool. Ted, are you back home? You back home and fixing to go live? Don't say that. Yeah, I'm seeing if Ted's gotten back home yet or not. Or he might still be out getting his tickets. Now, I'm doing a diamond art of Star Wars. It's the same as the big picture I have that you can't buy nowhere anymore that's actually worth money. Oh, I see what you rely on. Hmm. That'd be good, Karina. Plus it'd be funny. And once I get it done, I'm gonna send it to in with cheeseburgers Diamond I did. So him and his wife will have one, and then if they can frame, then cheeseburger can frame his, and then I'm sending cheeseburger Cassie's coin. But I can't cheeseburger. I think cheeseburger seen a picture of it before. 'Cause I think I showed it. Ted, you come back in here. Let me know if you're home yet or not. Because heck, I'm not good with time. Well, happy early birthday to your sister, Janice. Janice, just tell her when it's her birthday tomorrow and you're live that she can't be in her she can't be in her birthday suit while you're live, 'cause she does, that's porn bombing you. 'Cause you never know, Ted might decide to start taking a bunch of screenshots of that. You're welcome, Janice. 'Cause you're gonna have to let her know, say, if you come walking through and this screen when I'm live and your birthday, see, just because your birthday, Ted's gonna have a billion screenshots. Oh yeah, it ain't it's either 6 or 7 something that Ted said he might go live, or it might be 8, I think. I could be wrong. I think that's what he said. Oh, you and Janice's sister both got. I mean, your mom and Janice's sister both got a birthday on the same day. Oh, you're driving home. Yeah, I would keep the driving. Don't text and drive while you're at it. Don't want you running off the road. Uh-oh. Karina got told to hush. Mm-mm-mm. Karina got in trouble. You got in trouble by Principal Old Blue. Dang, old Blue just cracked the principal paddle on Karina and busted her eye in. Mm-mm-mm. Right now, Karina's busy, keeping those boys off of off of Serena, because, she's too busy over there trying to kiss them. Trying to kiss every one of them. That's good, Ted. It's always good to do that sometimes to make sure that you got the losers out of the way and you didn't accidentally scratch a bunch of winners, and then the rest wind up being them, and then the ones for people that are in it, don't get the losers. Well, Karina, Karina, what you gonna do if your daughter comes home and says she had a boy's tongue down her throat? Oh, gotcha there. That's good strategy, Ted. I'm thinking back to ever thought to do that. You're going to jail? Well, I know why now. Because the boys are going to be thrown in the middle of the field somewhere when you get through with them. Or you going to have them buried somewhere. Oh, gotcha, Ted. I can't have him wear that coffee. My stomach ain't agreeing with it anymore. Bad enough. That much? But that much for 12? Oh, yeah. I remember I remember the tickets you were getting now. That's why it cost that much. Now old Blue got his pointer right. Well, Ted, Joy will still get by with one testicle. You should have just sold the other one. If I sold my Tic Tac testicles, I probably only get a penny for each one. So they're so tiny. Damn, Karina. Well, Serena, you better not bring your boys home. 'Cause if you do, your mama's hand gonna be down that boy's throat. She's gonna be ripping his throat out, his tonsils and everything. You're better off just hiding those boys from your mama. Damn, Ed, you're gonna be selling old Blue's hair, old outdated balls. I think all you're gonna get for those is about 2K a piece. They ain't even worth $1 million. Well, Ted, you might have to next time reach over there to Karina and start milking her like a damn heifer. Because you're going to have to sell that too. You're going to have to sell some breast milk next. Once they don't need any more testicles in the man, you have to start selling breast milk so they can stock up on the shelves with milk again. I read that as diamond when it said demand. That's like old gray balls are not diamonds. Yeah, I definitely read that wrong. Yeah, the redness on my face. Well, I could tell you the women don't want old gray balls anymore either. Yep, that's what women say. They say if you got old gray balls, I'll touch everything else but the balls. Bye, old blue. Have a good day at work. Hi, Dominic. Ted's supposed to, gonna be going live, I think, once he gets home. I'm doing good. Ted, watch out. I've heard, Ted, don't, whatever you do, don't trip over Janice's vibrator over there. Better yet, don't run over her. Watch out for her dildo in the road. You run over that again, you're going to hit the ditch. That thing's slippery and wet. I done hit it earlier before I went live and slipped and almost fell on the floor. You need to learn to clean it next time. Well, whatever that was that you used, that you got all full of your got taco juice all over, and then threw out in the middle of the road, and I tripped over it, and now Ted's gonna run over it and hit the ditch. Don't tell me you were using a cucumber. Well, if it wasn't your toy, if it wasn't your toy, it had to be somebody's toy. Damn, Dominic, that's a lot to eat. What'd you do? Get pretzels hung inside of you? Okay, Ted's home. I'm just waiting for him to fire up his live stream. I gotta take my medicine here a little bit too. My pills, medication. Then I'll do the other one after then I'll do the other one around 3. Yeah, the dermatologist will know how to work around that. Because once I have to switch it over this side, then when they'll do work again on the other side where I put it. But they will do the face and neck first, and anywhere in my ears and nose and everywhere in between my eyes and trim my eyes up. And then they'll do my shoulders and then down here and my back, and then they'll do my legs and thighs and feet, and then my underarms and my arms and my hands and knuckles, and they might be able to do the private areas. I just gotta let them know I'm trained. Once I let them know that, they know how to do it to make it all, to permanently remove it all. Yeah, no wonder it took you a while to get home. All the idiots on the road. Oh, they were flooded. Yeah, when they're flooded, you do definitely want to drive a little bit slower on that so you don't wreck through that water. Oh, gotcha. That's what happened one time. I know somebody that was going with, I know a friend that's going with another friend. They're going to a concert, and they were driving. They went a little bit too fast to the water, and next thing you know, they swerved, hit a fence, broke the fence. They were both okay, but it totaled the car, where the car couldn't be saved, and the fence had, and the people had to rebuild the farmer had to rebuild their fence. So they never made it to the concert. And the water was only up to halfway up the tires, but they didn't know it was going to do that. I tell you, even if the water ain't all the way up to ain't covering your tires, you still don't want to go through it too fast. Even just little puddles of water going through it too fast can still make you wreck. Okay, you do that. I'll still be live. I also went live just so everybody would know where I'm at and know that I'm okay. Yeah, earlier in Ernie's live stream, I before right before he ended it, turned around and told Shelly, I said, Shelly, can you please time me out for 10 seconds? And she did. I asked her to. Next time when I do that, it's not Chrissy or Dewan that times me out. I'll remember to put in all caps when I have ask somebody else to time me out, so Ernie can see it in the chat when he's driving home, when it's on the weekends, when he's live. Or when he's driving to work. Here, y'all talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back. I gotta go take a tinkle. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, it is. Oh, Mary Ann got the #1 crown now. She took the princess crown. Oh, Ted ain't live yet. No, I'll be right back. I gotta get one other thing. Y'all keep talking. Ted will come back and let us know when he's live. Or he might fire it up. Be right back. You gotta check on something. Doing laundry. I gotta finish my laundry up later. Get plenty of more stuff washed. Wash some towels too. Hi, way up, dude. Good morning. Yeah, I should tell everybody good morning. Good morning to everybody. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, whichever time zone it is for y'all. 'Cause everybody in the world, all over the world, is in a different time zone. Way up, dude's blowing Ted kisses. Like way up, dude found my new boyfriend. What? You have no time zone? Well, I'll be. Well, ain't you lucky? You have no time zone. I don't want a boyfriend. I'd rather have a girl. A chick with a dick's what I'd rather have. Or a chick that's got both. That's got a dick and a taco. Or really rather a dick and a pussy. Yup, I'm trimming my toenails. While alive. Toenail trimming day. Yep, I sure am. Nope, ain't the right person going live. No, I'm not sleepy. I'm wide awake. I'm just waiting for Ted to fire up a live stream. All I'm doing. While trimming my toenails. Getting them ready for cleaned up before I go to dermatologist. Well, Ted, I'll be over there when you go live. When you fire it up. Well, clean all you need to do. Do what you gotta do. No, you ain't gonna mess everything up doing a panel. Janice, if you want to go live now, then go live, and after you're live, then Ted will do a live. It's up to you. I'm just live until somebody fires up a live. Hi, Penny. Finder, good morning. I'm just staying live till somebody else fires up a live. What I mean. Either Ted or Janice goes live, then I'll end my live. I don't know which one's gonna go live first. Okay. Janice, you're ahead of me, ain't you, in time? I think you're an hour ahead of me. I think. I could be wrong with the time zone. Okay, I got you. Yeah, it's 6:15 my time. I figured you were ahead of me in time. Thanks for the support, Mary Ann. I'm listening while y'all talk and cleaning my nails up, toenails. Geez, I almost timed Ted out when he hit my tablet. Yeah, that would have been a first. Got my fingers all clean. I mean, not my fingers, my toenails, huh? Where? I think I've got them cleaned up. Let me check them again. Yeah, I made one toe bleed. Oh well. Well, you gotta make that money. Get to work on making that money. That's good. I forgot what I was going to even say. Dang it. I just drew a blank for a second. Yeah, this is gonna go live at I think she said 7:30. So I'll end the live by then. And we'll transition over there. Okay, Janice, we'll come over there when you fire it up. I thought that thing said 40 people are in here. I'm like, geez, did it really jump up that fast? I will, Karina. Somebody in the Philippines went live. You did a panel. Oh, cool. Bye, Karina. Have a good day at work. Teach those kids what they gotta do to old Blue. I think Joey might still be here in the bushes. Oh yeah, she said that. That's what I figured she meant. I thought last night, Shorty Michelle was well, I thought last night that Shorty Michelle was supposed to be going live because that's what I heard. And then she never did anything. Never heard from her or nothing. But I was like, before I could get on that, get on um I could ever get on Shorty's panel, it'd be too full. Yeah, she told I'm gonna stay live till she fires up her live. Chrissy's here somewhere. She's either asleep or taking care of her kid. Janice is live. Go over there now, and I'll be over there in a second. Alright, I'm gonna shut this down since Janice is live. See everybody over there. Alright, bye everybody. I'm going to Janice's live. You know, you think how many times you've been alive, you remember where the damn